Hello everyone, Otis here. I'm very happy because I'm playing Starsector again. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm not an expert or anything in this game, but since I find out like 10 years ago that this game existed, like more than 10 years, I think it was 2014 that I first heard about this game, and I thought, oh wow, this is awesome. But I thought back then, okay, this is very early in development. Let's just wait for a couple of years until the game is finished. 10 years later, it's still in development, but yeah, it's an awesome game. I recommend it to everybody. So yeah, we're gonna play some more of it today. Last time we had because you know I have many mods installed, and I have on top of that I have some other rules, self-imposed rules. You know, things can get messy and complicated. That's why I chose one of the reasons that I chose to start with the tutorial is this one, to see if the mods work with each other, if I don't have any crashes or conflicts. So far so good, but I'm still in the initial system, first system that you start out. But yeah, I want to see how it works out. For my future runs, I want to have a stable, like a baseline, not a baseline actually, more than that, like steady mods that I won't switch in and out, work well together. They are updated, and I don't want to switch mods all the time. I want to have the same mods and play my next runs with those mods. And maybe if I miss something, I might add it in the future, or if I see that something is broken or makes the game too easy or too hard, I will remove it. But there are many. The more mods you add, the more variables you have. So balancing is very difficult. And I had my first issue. For example, with Nexerelin and officer deaths, I had it on true. I had a battle. I had an officer that her ship got destroyed or disabled, I don't remember though. And then I noticed that the officer wasn't dead. She was alive and well, but just idle without her ship. I dismissed her. I don't know, maybe there is a variable there, how deaths work. I went into the config of an Xerelin, I didn't see anything. There was just an option to turn it on or off. However, it said true. I know that LunaLib, this menu here, which the mod configurator in game, I know that I read that it overrides the configs of the mods, but just in case, I switched it into the config file. In the text file, I switched the officer death to true there as well. You know, now it's easy because I have just 5 ships. I can see everything is every officer is riding a ship. But I could sell a ship and then I would have an idle officer there. This one I should have to take a note because I don't want to dismiss him. And yeah, if for example this officer after a battle I see that the ship got destroyed but I have an idle officer here, I will dismiss him, like or her. I will make it like she died or he died. Although in the config file the author says this feature may be buggy, so it is what it is. I will keep an eye on it and we'll see how it goes. Alright, now we have to... So the sector is open to us right now. We can do whatever we want, but we'll just do, I think, a final stage of the tutorial. Let's say we'll stay in this system and farm the pirates here a bit. There is an open bounty. Also, last time I was trying to find how can I see storage. I have a stored ship here in Galatia, and I wanted to know because I can have, you know, in the future you may have one ship here, one ship there, one ship there, other stuff in other stations, you know, stored, and I couldn't find it, but I searched it up, and it's right here. You can see it right here. I have a net income here, and here it says cargo in storage in that planet. And also I read that you can see that in the income tab, but we'll have to wait for a month to pass to have this, you know, calculates the expenses or the income of the past month. So we haven't I haven't been in the game for 1 month, so this is blank. Alright, that's done. That's out of the way. What else? There was something else. Yeah, the official here told me in this Ankara told me that the Galatia is paying me a stipend for 3 cycles. I think that's 3 months or 3 years. I don't remember. And I'm pretty sure I have disabled the stipend when I started the game. So I have to wait till till the end of the month, let's say, in game, to see here if I will have income. And also I have disabled commissions. I have made them 0, so I shouldn't see any income here. I hope everything works, because I don't want commissions and stipends and free money like that. I will get money when I do missions or kill bounties or trading or whatever. If I just stand passively like a moron next to a station, I don't want to get paid every end of the month with commissions and stipends and stupid stuff like that. And yeah. What other thing did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about my favorite food, my favorite color, if I like blonde hair or red hair or blue eyes. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, we need to visit the Galatia Academy, but first let's go back to the station and see if no officers. We don't need an officer. We have some money. Can we buy any ships or anything like that? Oh wow. Salvagers. For now I think... Whoa, this is pristine. Doesn't have any damage, nothing. How much? 18k. Oh, this thing needs 300 people to operate. God damn. How much? 91. Yeah, not gonna happen. We'll keep our money for now. I mean, I could buy a ship and store it, but we'll just stay with small ships for now and try to pick some fights. Okay, let's sell some stuff here. What do I have to sell? Sell that for 2k. Can we see the prices now? Now we can see the prices. Best places to sell. You want to sell where there is deficit. Yeah, I think now I remember. To make it easier on myself, because I'm dumb and I'm slow, I should excess is going down. So it's like telling me to buy because it's cheaper. And if there is a shortage, the arrow is pointing up because it's good to sell when there is shortage. So it's like telling me move stuff up there, sell. Alright, I'll try to remember it like that. I mean, now it's gray, so it's like no big deal. So let's just sell everything and be done with it. What's this? Heavy armor. Increases the ship's armor by this amount depending on hull size. Price 3k only. Reduce the ship's maneuverability by 25%. 3k is a good deal. We'll buy this. This is a good module. This is a good module. Okay, let's... Yeah, we won't buy any ships. We don't have officers, so... I could exchange a ship, but let's keep some money on the side. You. Armored mounts. Blast doors. Increase the durability of all weapons by 100%, reduces the recoil. Let's see what we can equip on this one. Light dual machine gun. This is point defense. I'll take it out. We will take point defense here. Let's see what we have. Light dual auto cannon, anti-shield, point defense. Point defense. And another point defense. Oh, this has a better range. Cheap utility laser, hardwired for missile and fighter defense, long range, but hampered by its low power output. Damage 30. This does... this is a very fast firing. Damage 25, but damage per second 500 because the fire delay is very low. Yeah, this is weird. Oh, we can put this here. Alright. It's a hybrid, Is it? I think this is hybrid. Alright, as point defense, I guess... I mean, this is better. An upgraded twin-barrel version of the venerable light machine gun. Not especially effective against well-armored targets, but has excellent anti-missile and fighter roles since the dawn of human space combat. Okay, let's have him use that as point defense and give him anti-shield, mortar. Mortar, small ballistic, anti-armor. I want to match ranges. I don't want to have mixed weapons for ranges. So I think this is a good kinda good combination. Kinda. One anti-shield and one anti-armor. And call it a day. No need to spend any money. We have some cheap weapons. We might as well use them. And that's done. Skill vents, capacitors. Let's go 8. Let's see what mods do we need. Monkey model. This ship was constructed for the purpose of export. Many of the highest spec subsystems have been replaced with cheaper alternatives, and any classified hardware has been removed. On the plus side, the lower end hardware requires fewer supplies to deploy. Okay. It needs, it's in desperate need of hull, this one. We'll go with the standard ones, especially for this one. Yeah, it's in desperate need of... does it have shield? It does have shield. Yeah, I mean... yeah. We definitely need... where is it? Reinforced bulkheads. And we'll... we'll go 7-7 and add more hardened subsystems. We'll add blast doors for the extra hull integrity. Kinda better. Let's go like that, I guess. Alright, that's done. Do we need to do anything else here? No. Alright. Oh, we need... yeah. Now I remember. I remember that these huge ass guns... pulse laser... no, that's okay. I need a lighter gun. This is too big. This is too big. Problem is they don't sell any energy guns here. Oh, auto launch. We can buy this maybe, eh? Ooh. Yeah, I think this might be better. An efficient long-range beam weapon with high burst damage, extremely effective against fighters and in the right circumstances against exposed hull. Huh. Almost entirely ineffective against shields. Really? Almost entirely ineffective against shields and features an interlock to prevent automatic anti-shield fire unless fully charged. Low sustained damage output due to needing to regenerate charges. So wait a minute. This... and there are 5 available, huh? Maybe I should buy a couple of these. High burst damage, medium energy. Almost entirely ineffective against shields. I thought energy weapons were good against shields. Damage per second 500. Flux per second 150. Accuracy perfect, turn rate very fast. We'll try it. Because the thing I'm using right now it does good damage, but the range is bullshit. Ordnance is very high. And flux per second is undoable. So I want to test something first. They told me earlier that it's alright for me to have my transporter off. Security detachment. So, because I want to buy from black market, will they be okay if I turn it off? They have 5 available, maybe I should buy a couple, yeah. What are you using? Range 600. This has better flux at least. Medium energy, 100% against shields, armor and hull. I like these weapons that do equal damage to everything. Let her keep that. This is a weird one though. 20% against shields and armor, 100 vs hull. But we have an ion here. The thing is that this thing, it's good against everything, but it's very short range, goddammit. I want a longer range. Tough luck, heavy blaster. No. No. We'll buy a couple of hot guns. We'll try it out. Maybe buy another one. I can. Or I can add blast doors. Or even, yeah. The ranges are not good. But we'll try it. Better to have some more range. And let's add the blasters. Alright. Yeah? Alright. Okay. Let's see if there's anything here. Answer the summon of the station commander. You take a shuttle down to the main concourse, you enter the crowded well-lit space and take in the rows of tabs. You received an urgent summon from the station commander. Seated at the back of the bar and flanked by two cyber-augmented bodyguards is a well-dressed man who makes conspicuous eye contact with you as you walk in. He gives you a curt nod. A veteran spacer clad in society blue is leaned against a support beam, casting an appraising glance into the throngs of bar patrons. A tough-looking woman in a powered armor undershoots down whatever. An archivist is excitedly looking for a spacer with time to spare. A table of tattooed marine mercenaries bearing mill-grade cybermods are drinking alarming amounts of liquor. Oh, there are many things here. Answer the summon of the station commander. We are being invaded by a fairly powerful fleet, he explains. We could use some help in our defenses. How powerful are we looking at? This must be a mod. What are these? Oh my god. These are all the reports you got from military intelligence. The reward is 44k. Cruisers, carriers, destroyers, no thanks. It's station defense. Assuming the station can be successfully defended. Taps a data pad. According to military intelligence, the enemy fields Ludic Church ships. Ludic Church? Ships. They should have one fleet containing 14 ships. Your mission is to defeat the enemy fleet or protect our orbital station for... No. Thank you. Approach the guardian man and take a seat at his table. He sticks his hand out, which you shake in a business-like manner. The man introduces himself as Maximus Pyramus. When you exchange greetings, it seems my intuition was correct, Captain. You are just the man we needed, he says, smiling broadly. You give him a look of suspicion, to which he responds, You are not in any trouble, Captain. I am with the International Bounty Board, IBB for short, an organization comprised of offices sponsored by the Hegemony, the Independents, the Ludic Church, the Persian League, the Syndriat Diktat, Titakion, the Imperium, and the Reuter Union. We track a number of dangerous individuals throughout the sector, and when they get out of hand, he tips his head respectfully. That's where you come in. You express incredulity to the IBB agent, who scoffs and puts his hands out in a place gesture. You will be rewarded, of course. And you will have a shot at some rather unique ships. These are very hard for us. I don't think we can do this. I know this is a deadly task. He leans back and brings his hands together in a scholar's cradle. Now let's get down to business. Your first target is Francis Butler, known to possess a ragtag fleet of renegade pirates. The primary danger is Bullet's pair of unique lasers, which he has put to devastating use, raiding supply lines. He hands you a stock tripod with an estimate of the target's modest fleet, depicting a grim outlook. He gives you a sympathetic look, saying, I know this is a deadly task, Captain, but we believe you can take Francis Butler down if you put your mind to it. Modest fleet. To possess a ragtag fleet of renegade pirates. The primary danger is Bullet's pair of unique lasers. Continue. The reward for Francis Butler is 43k paid on completion. I don't see any... I can't see his fleet though. Decline. I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. You hear as you walk away. Try to grab the spacer's attention and make your way over them. The spacer seems to be telling tall tales of adventure. You get snippets of their time working for the society, but they've been careful to exclude any solid intel so far. Hit up the barkeep and buy a round or two for everyone. See if you can loosen their lips a bit. Let's buy them around. While the alcohol seems to have made the spacer talkative, they don't reveal anything of particular interest. Oh well. Chat with a tough-looking woman wearing the powered armor undersuit. You approach, maintaining your cool despite the withering stare. The woman laughs at your composure and welcomes you to sit with a gust of eye-watering liquor fumes. I like you, she exclaims to the entire bar, which ignores the shout. You are not a scarred little dirtworm. Your new best friend is full of boasts and brags, and you are surprised to discover that she's sharper than she looks as she slips pointed questions about your background and capabilities into her braggadocio. Adopting a lower voice but keeping her eyes scanning the room, she says, I will level, Captain. You can handle your flux, I respect that. I'm wondering if you want to get in on a job with me. She smiles, showing off a full set of titanium teeth. Wanna know more? Do tell. There's a Condor-class light carrier collecting space dust in a lightly guarded orbital hangar. Lightly guarded orbital hangar. I made a plan to jack the ship. My regional sponsor got cold feet. Dirtworm, like I said. It would be a waste not to do the job after all that work, yeah? I just don't go any use for a starship. Don't got any use. I've got schematics of the hangar, the security codes, the guard schedule, everything. I'll even come along on the operation so you know it's on the up and up. My price is 10k, non-negotiable, and you'll need to provide at least 20 marines. Nope. Nah. Talk to the archivist. You approach the young archivist. Upon seeing you, she can barely hold her excitement. Let's make it quick. I'm in the process of documenting the history of several long depopulated star systems. I've come across a rumor with some large implications for the field, but I want to confirm its validity before continuing with my research. This is where you come into play. I want you to confirm the existence of the rumor's subject for me. This profession isn't one with much credits to spare, so I can't put a reward on it, but I can promise you that if this finding is real, it will be worth it for both you and me. But I don't understand, what is the job? Let's accept and we'll see. The rumor I want to confirm is the existence of an old orbital, a relic of the past. The rumor I want to confirm is the existence of an old orbital assembly station that is located somewhere in the Gamma Caracum system. Confirming the rumor's validity would be a gateway into learning much more about the history of this system. Since there are no previous records of it, it's likely that few, if any, scavengers have yet set foot on it. I don't care about what happens to the structure as long as you send me the data I want. Okay. You received an urgent summon from... What? Oh. Alright. I hope it doesn't have a time limit. Have we talked with the powered armor woman here? Yeah, we have. Join the table of tattooed mercs and see if their contract is up. You prove yourself worthy of association by partaking in a round of Atmo drops, a drink centered around consuming eye-watering liquor as quickly as possible. The mercs are drunk, for sure, but composed enough to speak around the details of why they are being investigated by local authorities. After a couple of the mercs head up to order a round of orbital bombardments, their leader pulls you aside and sketches out a proposal. We've got 42 units. We've got 42 suits, experienced operators. We can fight in VAC or Atmo 1 to 5G. He smirks at the look you give. Okay, 3. 4 if it's quick and there's a bonus. Scarred Hand dismisses this. Details. What matters is I'll offer you a contract of 9k. Practically charity, isn't it? Put us to work or sell it off elsewhere. Doesn't matter to me if you can get out this fix. What do you say? Buy the mercenary marine contract and sting them off. What? Buy the mercenary marine contract and sneak them off Ankara orbital facility. Like, dude, all this talk here, and I don't understand. Buy the mercenary marine contract and sneak them off. Why do I need to sneak them off? So he's offered, okay, 42 marines. I don't need marines right now. He doesn't say anything here. I don't see anything about sneaking them off or whatever. I mean, maybe it's because my English is not so good, but the text here is very whatever. I mean, they are drunk too, but whatever. Decline the proposal, but stay for an orbital bombardment to soften the blow. Whatever. Yeah. No. No. So she wants 10k for that cruiser. Provide 20 marines. Ask for detailed info, and we'll get this. The woman, I mean, the job is, I don't understand. It doesn't tell you exactly what you need to do, and I think, from what I remember from years ago, this involves some kind of raid or, like, it doesn't tell you. There is a Cordon class light carrier. Alright. I've got schematics of the hangar, the security codes, the guards. We have to steal this. I will even come along on the operation so you know it's on the up and up. My price is 10k. And you'll need to provide 20 marines. Do I have to do anything though? For this to work cleanly. I don't expect active resistance, but all the guards gotta be covered to ensure no one tries to be a hero. Like, it doesn't tell you what to do. You have to accept and then go see if, what the fuck this is. I don't have the money. I don't have the money. I don't have the marines. So, out of curiosity, we're gonna accept this mission to see what this involves. But we're gonna reload afterwards because you know, this kind of missions can come up again and again, and I want to know what exactly what it involves. Let's buy the mercenaries here. We'll just reload, buy the mercenaries, and talk to her again. Accept the mission, and let's see what happens. Agree. It is simple enough to sneak two teams into the orbital hangar on shuttles disguised as civilian logistics. An unlucky micrometeorite impact ensures that the rudimentary comms module is out of commission. Then an input error by someone with full security access resets the hangar power systems, disabling internal sensors and the centuries outdated door locks. Your team of hand-picked marines catches the guards completely by surprise. Oh, we gained the ship. Oh, that's all. We just pay though. So it's like, okay, we just paid for some shit. Okay, you watch on the hollow feed as Amrajana grins through her faceplate and pulls the manual dock and releases herself. Your new ship floats free from the hangar clamps, its new skeleton crew stowing sidearms and taking bridge consoles as main power comes online. Oh, we have the ship. You return to the bar and share a glass of that noxious spirit that Amrajana is so fond of to celebrate. That was fun, Captain. It's still another ship with you. Oh, so we stole a ship essentially, no raiding or violence involved. So... there it is. Custom carrier, capacity, maximum route 225. Wow. 10 maintenance, 5k hull integrity, armor rating, omni shield, maximum burn. This is nice actually. Not a lot of guns on it. I mean, yeah, just a medium missile and 2 small ballistics. I mean, it's a carrier, 2 fighter base. What's the worth of this thing? Sell ship for 7. Custom carrier. Is it from a mod? What is this? Condor. No, I don't think it's... Command 21. Don't see. Yeah, it's not a mod, I think. But oh my god, the top speed is... it's a carrier though. Yeah, we won't do it. We won't do it because we need another officer. We need the Marines. We need... it's too expensive for us right now. We have the Marines here. How much will we sell them? Only for 5. Oh, bought them for 8. We sell them for 5, huh? And I think, yeah, I have a couple of fighter base here, but I don't know. I mean, the ship. Let's do a test. We can sell it. There it is. And how much do they sell it for? 43k. So that's a good deal actually. That's not a bad deal. Like, we paid her 10k and the Marines 18, and we sold the Marines for 5k, so we essentially bought a ship for 13k. Ah, it was in low condition though. They are selling this to us for full condition. We sold it at 25%, I think. That's why it was half price, I think. Okay, I did it again. I don't think it was the condition. It's in perfect condition. It's 100% armor and hull integrity. So I have my transporter on now. Open market, 14k. Let's sell it to them. And how much do we buy it for? That's a good deal, man. That's a good deal for that ship. Like, we buy it for 13k. Do I want a carrier though? I would prefer a destroyer. Maintenance. It needs 90 crew. Maximum burn 9. Ordnance points 45. I mean, it's a strong ship, but only 2 fighter bays. Nah, what I want is a destroyer. I don't need a carrier right now. Yeah, the assault cruisers are very expensive for us right now. Just want a destroyer like this one, for example. Large ballistic, yes. 4 small yes. That's what we want. Okay. Right. Storage. Let's. Okay. Let's visit the system, the station there. Hyperspace topography, gas giant scant. Don't know what that is, but Okay. Two items and one ship. Oh, I can see the storage here too, but it's in local. Major events. What is this? Hypertopography. Detailed sensor readings greatly aid hyperspace navigation. There are many ways of acquiring this data, including using in-system sensor arrays, using an active sensor burst near interesting phenomena. What is this? I don't remember this. Traveling through hyperspace at a very high burn level, or simply buying the data from scavengers. Recent one-time factors. An active sensor burst of the right entity or location can provide insight into the topography of surrounding hyperspace. The target usually needs to be massive enough to produce a significant gravity well, produce a high energy discharge, or be exotic or unusual in some other way. Still don't understand this. Major events. There's a meter here. What the fuck is this? Slipstream navigation. Reverse polarity. Unlocks the reverse polarity ability, which allows your fleet to travel against the current of slipstreams. Is this a mod or is this a main game? I don't remember any of this. And I don't remember having a mod like this. What is this? Reverse polarity ability allows your fleet to travel against the currents of slipstreams. Slipstream detection allows a spaceport to detect nearby slipstreams. Detection range increased for larger colonies. Claimed sensor arrays within 5 light years provide extra detection range. Hyperfield optimization. Maximum burn increased by 3 while in hyperspace. What? This is crazy. Generate sleep surge. Unlocks the generate sleep surge ability, which allows your fleet to create powerful short-lived slipstreams useful for rapid travel. A batch of topographic data that can be sold for a considerable number of credits. Event progress will be reset to between 750 and 150 points when this outcome is reached. It requires... I don't quite understand all of this, but... okay. Wait, this is in command. Where is this? Major events. Mark as important. This is interesting. Does this background change? Let's keep it here and we'll see. Right. Construct outpost? No. Let's wait for the burst to... Giant gas giant already scanned. The stark white hull of Galaxia Academy Station crawls past in a slow, magisterial rotation. The ivory torus looms before you. Your request to the docking queue is approved. Your comms officer helpfully mutes the chirpy automated via feed presenting a bow. Oh my god, the words! Bowdlerized history of the Galati Academy and its role in providing education and research to the Persian sector while remaining above political influence. The landing promenade is filled with modest civilian transports, a few high-end personal craft, and at the far end, a row of freighters offloading supplies. A junior academy agent greets you in a landing lounge with promotional paraphernalia in hand. Greetings, Captain. Perhaps you are an alumni? Have you considered donating to a scholarship trust with the Academy? Ask about the Galaxy Academy. The agent launches into a polished spiel. The Academy was founded pre-collapse, a humble institution of research and higher education on the grand frontier of the domain. The dual focus were practical matters in fields from applied terraforming to engineering sciences and more theoretical pursuits, including study of local astrophysics and xenobiology. The collapse, of course, changed everything, and in the following cycles, oh my god, your eyes wander over the people coming and going. Groups of energetic youth display earnest association with various subcultures by modifying their standard academy uniforms, knockoff Xcom holotags, ironic Ludwig weave, hegemony officer coats done up in coffee coat colors and patterns, ill-fitted spacer rigging. A few proper academicians, why not academics, in pale coats study their datapads or walk swiftly. Okay. Request a meeting with the provost. The academy agent makes a quiet request through their personal comms, then gives you a patient look. The new provost is very busy. New administration after the recent unpleasantness, you know. This could take some time. Days, weeks sometimes. You might want to leave your comms ID with me and come back in. The comms unit chimes softly. Yes, really? I mean, yes, will come up immediately. The agent turns to you. Provost Baird will see you. Right now. Please follow me, Captain. You are led through a discreet, secure access door to a series of passages that bypass the public concourses. A travel lift activates at the Academy agent's presence and you step inside at the agent's encouraging nod. The lift pod is wrapped by diamond matrix through which you can see the canyon-like sweep of plazas pass by, filled with crowds of students, academics and technicians. Raising your gaze, you see that the pod is approaching a tired substructure which seems to hang over the curve of the station interior. The pod slows and you shuffle to adjust to the local grav effect field gradient. Continue. You must be near the core of Galaxia Station. A guard wearing a mirrored... Oh my god, this goes on forever. A guard wearing a mirrored faceplate dismisses the junior agent and ushers you to an antechamber filled with small groups waiting to meet with the provost. They have perfect hair and perfect skin, unmarred by the radiation. Yeah, my radiation is... I need radiation in my brain to get over this. They have perfect hair and perfect skin, unmarred by the radiation and burns that mark a spacer. Those cybernetics you can spot are consciously stylish adornments rather than crude augments. Many have brought their young progeny with them. The stench of wealth and influence is palpable. Head stern as you are led past all of them towards a set of large doors inlaid with wood from what looks like real trees. You feel their glares on you like point defense fire on heavy armor. Play it cool, eyes forward. Of course. You enter the office and the doors close silently behind you. Provost Anita Baird turns to acknowledge your entrance while concluding a call via her desk tablet. Ancient wooden shelves for real, paper books gleam darkly in subdued light, emanating tastefully from nowhere. The shelves are only half stocked from crates scattered around the office. Exposition dump. To the maximum. It's like a CRPG. A brass orrery of the Galaxia system adorns a plinth in the midst of a... Is like Avalon is writing in this... what the fuck? Galaxia system adorns a plinth in the midst of a sitting cluster. Parchments mounted behind the provost desk display intimidating intellectual rankings, their seals of authenticity glowing softly. I apologize for the mess, she says, having noted your examination. I've only just moved office. Before you speak, she raises a hand. You are not here to set up a donation. Why then? Because it is very much in my interest to know about the up-and-coming mercenary captain who is capable of reversing the unfortunate situation created by my ambitious but incautious predecessor. Oh, he was replaced. This institution is not devoted to purely theoretical work. She forms a cradle with her hands, as if to hold an idea as she explains it. For what use is knowledge if it does not give us the power and wisdom to change the world for the better? She leaves the question hanging in the air for a moment. Knowledge can also be very profitable. Or maybe say nothing. She brings her hands apart. The Galaxy Academy could make use of someone like you, someone capable, discreet. And here she poses, a tactic for emphasis she appears to employ often, and very well paid. I do not wish to make the same mistake as my predecessor. If one wants work done properly, appropriate incentive must be provided. I agree. She leans back and looks to you. Done speaking, for real this time. Probably. Actually, I really did want to create a scholarship. I'm not receiving stipend, so I won't ask. Actually, I really did want to create a scholarship. You managed to surprise the provost. She's silent for several confused seconds, processing your statement. I see, she says finally. Talk to my assistant about that. He'll make the arrangements. The provost shakes her head once, as if to clear the idea from her mind. Now, where were we? Okay, I'm interested. What do you need done? Ask about the stipend you're receiving. The hegemony saddled us with that as a disciplinary measure. Oh, the provost explained levelly. Had they seized our assets directly, it would be a clear violation of their principle of non-intervention, whatever. This is just a cope for the game giving you free stuff because, you know, casuals, man. If the game is too hard, then they go to Battle Brothers Steam page and download the game because it's too hard, you know. So, I'm not gonna read this bullshit. I'm interested. What do you need done? I shall put you in contact with academician Alvis Sebastian. He will be my liaison with you. Why does she have a woman name? You will receive a few mundane tasks from various departments in the Academy so that we may build a working rapport and provide you with the funds required to bring your fleet up to my standards. She looks over her spectacles at you. Most of all, I require evidence of trust. I intend to remain provost here for a long time, and productive relationships are built on trust. We will speak again before long, I'm sure. She looks out the dim windows at the great halls of the Galaxy Academy. You cannot imagine what we shall accomplish. She smiles now, not for you, but for herself. Talk to academician Sebastian at the Galaxy Academy. Let's go do that. An agent quietly escorts you back to the landing promenade. You get the impression that they've been ordered not to ask you questions, despite their obvious curiosity. A party of new inductees led by another agent look up at the station structure, at you, and at the passing academicians whose serious faced appear to be entirely consumed by an esoteric debate. Let's talk to the man. Oh, hello, it's you. Your contact almost looks surprised that you are calling, but manages to launch into an upbeat introduction. My name is Alvis. The new provost, that is Provost Baird, assigned me to be your liaison with the Academy. I hope you are as excited to work with me as I am to be working with you. Nice to meet you. Right, yes, he seems nervous to be meeting a real-life space captain. You wonder idly how he even got this position. Different departments within the Galaxy Academy tell me what they need done. Then I coordinate with freelancers like yourself to procure the necessary services. Oh, and I run jobs for the finance office. We have to make sure you get paid. That's very important. At any time there may be various jobs open to you. You just have to check with me. Or sometimes there might be no jobs if they're all fulfilled. He read something on a tablet, but it looks like Provost Baird wants you to have first priority. She must like you. I'm curious. Baird told me to talk to you about setting up a scholarship. What a wonderful idea, Captain. Sebastian starts tapping away at his terminal, pulling up forms. I feel personally, he says, that giving a chance to the brilliant up-and-coming minds of the next generation is perhaps the noblest thing someone of means can do to contribute to, you know, our future. He clears his throat. So it's only really worth doing if you can put at least 100k credits into a trust. He watches through the link to see how you react. Maybe later. 500,000 credits. Interesting. Perhaps another time? Of course, yes. Sebastian taps a key, closing the work he already started. If you change your mind, just let me know at any time. Interesting. Inquire about available jobs. He taps at a data pad. Let me look at what we've got lined up for you. The quantum chemistry team needs the instrument package from a probe recovered from Dafon and returned to the Academy for analysis. Instrument package. An individual, possibly from the Ludwig path, spiritual movement on Tartessus, is offering to sell an important technological object to the Academy. We need someone to make the purchase. The environmental engineering team has turned up records of a data case on Big Pink in the Morum system. They just need someone to go find it and transmit the contents back to the Academy. The Hollow Art Studies team has requested the retrieval of an object of scientific interest from a derelict ship near Delta Virgi. So those sound nice. Interested in anything? Ask about the instrument package recovery. It's close. It's close. Right. So this one says quantum chemistry needs the instrument package from a probe recovered and returned. They sent it to the Dafon system to study a ring system. It doesn't say here what it was for exactly, just that they need it back. Sebastian sees the look you are giving him. I know, you are not just here to fetch packages, but this really is important. It's cutting-edge science. It benefits us all. He furrows his brow. Somehow, probably. So, not the whole thing, just the instrument package, right? It's small and won't take up any cargo space, I promise. And good news here, the bursar has authorized a payment of 61k. So what do you think? Accept. Sebastian jumps as if he just realized something. Captain, you might have been authorized to provide you with a neutrino detector for the mission. A technical crew is transferring the necessary equipment to your flagship and he taps his datapad. I've sent you sensors, officer. I've sent your sensors, officer, documentation. Neutrino detector. We found the neutrino detector very helpful for pinpointing interesting all sorts of things while surveying distant systems. Power sources show up especially well, though sometimes you get a false signal. Oh, and one more thing. We haven't figured out a way to quite close the regenerative loop on the plasma reflector. And just be sure to stock extra volatiles in your cargo bay to keep the detector running. Now this last thing kinda confuses me. All sorts of things while surveying distant systems. Okay, we haven't figured out a way to quite close the regenerative loop on the plasma reflector, and just be sure to stock extra volatiles. Volatiles. Is there anything else you need? Go to the Darth system. Recover instrument package. Ask about purchasing technology from a pather. Actually, let's save. What the fuck is this? Neutrino detector reconfigures the fleet's drive field to act as a neutrino detector, allowing detection of human-made artifacts and occasional fleets at extreme ranges. High emission sources such as stars, planets, jump points, or space stations produce constant streams. Average sources produce periodic bursts. High emission sources such as stars, planets, jump points, or space stations produce constant streams. Average sources produce periodic bursts. Low emission sources produce occasional bursts, notoriously unreliable and almost guaranteed to produce numerous false readings. Increase the range at which the fleet can be detected by 50% and consumes 1 unit of volatile per day. One unit of volatile per day reliably detects. This is in normal space. In hyperspace, reliably detects the presence of slipstreams out to a range of 10 light years. Except for abyssal areas, the background noise levels are such that it is unable to detect any other neutrino sources. When the fleet is traversing a slipstream, the detector is overwhelmed and shuts down. I wonder if I can find the package without using this stupid thing that needs 1 unit of volatiles per day. Whatever. Let's go camp the station. Not the station. Let's go find some pirates. Oh. Unidentified fleet. Looking for your fleet. Let's see if we can evade them. We're in their asteroid field here. Unidentified sensor contact. If it's a fleet, it's running with its transponder turned off. Let's Oop. Alright, pursuing your fleet, we might have a battle here. 3, 6. I mean, they are junk, and we are junk. And what's happening here? I mean, we are close to the station here, to Gemini station and planet and fleets. Maybe we could lure them towards there. Let's save. Although I'm not gonna save scam it, but I don't know how to pilot the fleet really well. So I'm worried I'm gonna do a mistake here with these controls. There's a second fleet. If we engage, are we gonna fight them both? How many ships do we have? 5 ships. Let's try. What? No, wait a minute. How are there so many ships here? I thought there were only 6 ships. What the fuck? No. We're gonna... Wait a minute. It shows... it's unidentified. Wait a minute. Let's try to go closer. Unidentified. It still shows 6 ships. Maybe they were involved. Yeah. But that's weird though, because could they get involved from so far away? Like, they're very far away. Why? That was weird. That was really weird. That's why I saved, because it's a bit... I'm, you know, I'm learning still, and... but that was weird. That other fleet was really far away. How could we get involved from such far away? From so far away? Alright. Combat freighter. I mean, they are similar to us, kinda. Freighters. It's freighters. And a frigate. It's aware of your identity despite your fleet's transporter being turned off. They have seen me recently. Quality fighter maintenance plus 24. This is Starship Legends mod. I like the fact that it applies to enemies as well. 24 fighter durability, efficient flux vents, vigilant PD spotters, plus 20% point defense weapon range. Let's fight. Does he have anything to say? The open comms line crackles. After a moment, Jackpot Sirocco speaks. Wait, someone actually answered this thing? Huh. I'm not really sure what to say. Usually they just fight or run. So which is it? Oh. Moving to engage. Select the ship you will directly... What is the difference between transfer command for this engagement? Select the ship... to fly with different ship that what I'm currently flying, eh? Okay. No, we'll stay in our ship. Continue. Deploy all. Alright. Should I make them defend me or follow me, like escort me? Which is better? Order your fleet to defend this location. A significant number of ships will be assigned regardless of whether there are any enemy ships in the vicinity. If this location is an objective and is lost, this assignment will change to assault. Where is the assault? Search and destroy. So wait. This... Can they defend ships? Wait a minute. What the fuck? How can I... How can I undo this? Reinforcements... God damn it. How can I cancel this? What the f... God damn it. Oh. Yes. Yes. So... Yeah, I don't think... This gives the order for everyone to go there, huh? Yeah, it's a point. You can't... Because I read somewhere someone was saying... instead of have them following you, just tell them to defend you, but... Order your fleet to defend this location or ship, though? Ah, so it works. No, it works. It works on ship. Okay. Okay, I think I should... I think I should have control of... the rockets. Harpoon, hammer, class torpedo. I don't know if they are... if these... I don't remember if these weapons are guided though. I don't remember. I should handle them manually because I have noticed that every time battle starts, these are finishers. Like they do a lot of damage. It doesn't worth it, and they have high range. And I have noticed that the AI, when they control the weapons, they tend to, because of the range, they tend to fire them immediately. Although I think it's these kind of missiles that you only have 2 or 3 missiles or rockets that are high damage, high explosive, should be saved for as a finisher. You know, when the ship is low or you are fluxing or you know it's the other ship is trying to get away from you. You just fire the these weapons and these rockets, and you may be able to finish the enemy, or you know. But not right at the start of combat. I think it's a waste. Let's have them. Whoa! He's coming in hot, huh? Oh, you finally managed to shoot something, huh? Oh, these guys are gonna die here. Oh, she's gonna die. What do we do? Maybe try to kill this fast. Oh, he died. Nah, I will die. Someone got disabled. Dude, just... Oh my god, we're gonna lose this. Okay, kill that. We lost all our ships though. I mean, we lost 3 ships. We're not recover. Your officer was saved from the wreckage. Oh, the other died. The others died. Wait a minute. Preliminary reports indicate approximately 20 crew and no marines were lost. Your forces were able to gain a complete victory, okay. Your officer was saved from the wreckage, so... But I have 3 ships that got disabled or destroyed, Who is Cabrakan? Doesn't show names here of the officers. Whatever the case, after the battle, 10 crew and no marines were rescued. The salvage ship reports that several ships disabled, okay. Ah, your officer... What the hell, man? Here it says your officer was saved from the wreckage, rescued. And here it says your officer did not report in after the battle, missing in action. Ah, the other 2 officers, your officers Morgan Jackson and Agna Lopez, escaped the destruction of their ships. Your officer did not report in after the battle. It says rescued here though. So we lost an officer and 3 ships. That wasn't good. Like, not good at all. We won't recover, of course. So, alright, here's what we'll do. With officers, I'm gonna leave it like this. This was a nice battle to see what happens if We barely made it. Like, it's not even a victory because we lost. We almost got destroyed. We have only 2 frigates remaining. But this is a nice indication of what happens with officers. So I like it. Okay, I like it. I will accept. I will play it as intended from the Nexerelin mod. I like the fact that some of them get rescued, some of them die. Alright. So when we go back to the fleet screen, I should have 2 officers idle. Right, not recovering. No, yeah. If you proceed without recovering them, they will be lost permanently. Yes. This is a bit confusing though. Your officer was saved from the wreck and rescued. That's a bit weird. Pick through the wreckage. Salvage crews are able to recover. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Oh my god. Don't have space now because we lost all our ships. We'll put them in. We'll put the stuff in orbit. Let's take the supplies at least. Damn. We have to come back for the weapons. That wasn't good. And there's another, there's a pirate scout. Huh? Okay, we got some money from the bounties. I have increased the price of bounties to make it worthwhile to go bounty hunting. Raiding the Galatia star system. Oh, we killed them. Okay. Let's put that in orbit. Oh, he's coming for me now. No, I can't run. I need to run. Run. Okay, let's bring them here. They're going after them. Are they in battle? Engaged in battle. Yeah, let's join too. No, attack, attack! Shoot him. There are more? Shoot him! Okay. Is there anyone else? Okay, good. And we can recover stuff. Retreated from last engagement. Oh. We could attack him and capture his shit, eh? There's an officer too who could capture him. Relationship with the pirates reduced. Fortunately, we can't take anything. Can we take the gun? Fuck. Alright. No. Wait a minute. Get him! Get him! Order your second command, transfer command, take command. Let's hope we can take him, eh? Yeah, we can take him. There you go. Good stuff. Boom. And I hope we captured him. He's level 2 as well. Okay, some more stuff here. What's him? High value prisoners. A highly valuable prisoner of war. Exchange at another faction station to improve your faction's relationship with them. Or ransom them back for cash. Okay. Take him. Take the machinery. We gained the level. What happened? Relationship with the hegemony improved. Get some money. Alright. How do I have 84k? How do I have 84k? That's a bit weird. I shouldn't have that much money. How do I have all that money? Compare and track commodity prices among all known markets. Wow. Whoa. And how does that work? Don't remember these commodities here. Storage. Ah, there's the tab for storage. That's good. Gates local. System bounty. What's going on here? Stabilize cargo pods. Oh, these are the pods, okay. This is the system. 52 items and 1 ship faction. The gate. The bounty. And the contact. Okay, that's all good, but how do I have all this money? Maybe we can see the income when the month passes. Important story. Battles simulator update. New simulator opponents available. New ships are made available by encountering and destroying them in battle. Topography, relic of the past, acquire artifact. Derelict artifact. Yeah, these are the okay. These are all the quests for the academy, I think. Yes. Yeah. How did I get all that money? Can you tell me? Personal. Battle. Combat results. Threats, major events. Accepted. Ah, these are the quests. Okay. Exploration, fleet log. The battles, the updates, codex updates. Nothing from economy though. Alliances, contacts, diplomatic profiles, departures. God damn it. The storage. Abandoned terraforming platform. No items and 1 ship. Where is that? Convos. Should I be having this info? Abandoned Symphon Station. No items and 1 ship. So there is 1 ship there. No items and no ships. I don't think this should be available to me. Shouldn't I be exploring and finding these abandoned Astropolis and whatever? Don't think I like this. Anyway, maybe it's because it's the first system that you normally start if you don't do the tutorial, I guess. Unfortunately, I can't see where this money came from. I'm pretty sure I didn't have. Did I do a quest? Did I finish a task or something? Have I put them in orbit? These cargo pods here. Put the pods into a stable orbit. We need ships. We need a lot of stuff. Oh, my mind is going to explode with information. Put the pods into stable orbit. It's like it's right next to the station. We can sell this stuff real quick. What happened? Where's she going? Traveling? Okay. Oh, there's a lot of stuff happening. Unidentified sensors. Security detachment. Wait a minute. What is this? Mercenary scouts? Academy shuttle service preparing for voyage to Academy. Holy shit. High value prisoners. How do we exchange at another faction station? At another faction station to improve your faction relations or ransom them for cash. Solar shielding. Let's try something. Oh, I have captured some people here, eh? Alright. And how many officers do I have sitting? 3? Who are they? Dude. He should be dead. I remember his name. The game said he was MIA. What the fuck? We'll dismiss. We'll pretend he died. Okay, we have 3 officers now, and we have 3 captives. She's almost level 2. Alright. Okay, I looked it up, and the extra money I got, I loaded the previous save because I can't. Sometimes when I need to know something, I need to know it. Like really, I can't get it out of my head. I can't just ignore it. So I went back, I loaded the game, and I saw that the Academy has given me money to. It was one of the quests that gave me. They want me to purchase some technology from a contact they have here at a Ludwig Church world or station. They have a contact there, and they're giving me the money to buy some technology, some piece of technology or something, and they will pay me afterwards. But the money they give me, I can do as I see fit with that money for now. But they gave it to me to buy that piece of technology. So, all right, now I can calm down and relax. All right, have some cargo pods here. I need ships. Oh, we have 2 level 2. Though... Oh, he looks nice. I have some officers for now. What I need is ships. God damn it. What I need is ships. So I think I'm gonna use the money they gave me for the quests to buy ships. Sell the prisoner. Or maybe I shouldn't have. Let me... Wait a minute. Let me check out first... let me talk to someone here in the station. Maybe we can exchange. Oh, I'd like to be commissioned by the hegemony. Yeah, I'm gonna be commissioned. I know I said I wouldn't take a commission, but I went into the config file again to make sure. And I will be taking 0 money from the commission, but there are 2 reasons I want to have a commission at the end of the day. I reconsidered. I have made commissions to pay me 0 credits monthly as a salary. I won't be taking money like that, but there is a multiplier on when you do bounties for a faction that you are commissioned with, you get more money for bounties. Plus I have increased the commissioned bounties, so I will have the commission just to get the extra money from the bounties, because again, no salary. And the second reason is because I had forgotten that you can't access the military here in the market. When you want to buy ships, you have 2 options. You have open market and black market. I think I'm not gonna be using black market. Maybe, I haven't made up my mind. Maybe I will. Definitely though, to access there is a military market or something like that that sell the high tier stuff of each faction, and you can't access that if you are not commissioned. So I have given it a considerable thought. Just because I won't be salvaging ships, I need the source to buy high tier stuff. My main force, like my source for buying ships, because I won't have colonies for quite a while, if I ever make colonies, I don't know. But before that, the only reason for me to acquire ships, it's buying them. So I will do it this way. Only exception for salvaging ships or recovering ships, whatever you want to call it, is if there is some other way other than finding derelicts and or after battle. These I won't recover, but if there's some other way in the outer worlds, not the core worlds, like when I'm exploring deep somewhere and there is some interaction in a station, because I have some mods that give extra stuff. If there is a quest involved or something like that, yes, that's the only way I'm gonna come into possession of ships. So I think I have most of the things figured out, like how I wanna play, I mean, because there are still mechanics in the game that I don't know or I don't remember. But I think most of my self-imposed rules are in place, at least in my head for now. I'm glad I did the tutorial, because it gave me the opportunity to think about stuff. To think about how I want to play, and because I already switched some rules around. Just a bit, at least. Okay. Because, you know, I played a bit of uh, without recording in this system. I mean, today I was playing in the morning, and after the system opened up, with after the jump points became available and the rest of the world became available, immediately the system became alive. There has been a lot of traffic, and after the bounty took place here in the system, like the place was flooding with pirates from all over the place. So hegemony is already, I think they're already engaging, and I played for 5 minutes, 8 minutes, and there were like 10 derelicts because of all the battles. There were derelicts all over the place. And there are scavengers placed by an Xerelin, so they can, you know, so they don't allow you to scavenge supposedly when they are near, because they are huge scavenging fleets that, you know, so you don't get overpowered. That's a good system, but when there is so many derelicts all over the place. If there are a couple of salvaging fleets, let's say salvaging here, and there are other derelicts here, I can just, or here and here and here, I can just freely go scavenge the rest. So I thought, wait a minute, if it's like this in the first system, what happens after 1 hour? I'm gonna be flooding with money and resources and stuff. I thought about a lot of stuff, how to make it, how to adjust the game some other way. I thought at first, you know, I thought because there is an option in Xerelin, but I didn't work the way I was thinking it would work. For example, let's say Convus, right? You have hegemony, independence, and pirates. Their home there. And I thought there was an option that said something about neighbors. Starting worlds and neighbors. But I think it only affects a player, because I tried it. Because I thought if I enable that or disable that, play with that setting, a system would only be colonized by, at the start of the game, with one faction. But it didn't work like that. I tried it. I started a new game just to see what happens, and it was the same. I think it only affects the player. So I was thinking, what the hell? If there are derelicts, there are other worlds that have, for example, this one, it's homogeneous, right? Like, in system, unless they get invaded or raided or whatever, or some random ship, pirate ship passes through or whatever, it's okay, fine. But this is gonna be mostly a peaceful system, because they are from the same faction or allied to each other. But for example, in a system like this, where there's a station, pirate station, there will be chaos all the time, and I don't know. At least as long as the bounties are in place. There's no way around it, unfortunately. The only... That's why I have the imposed rule. At least I won't be able to salvage recover ships. I will salvage them for materials and resources, but I won't use the ships. I won't recover the ships. That's the only thing I can do to make it a bit more interesting, because I think Starsector in vanilla, it's very easy. Like, the way it's implemented some systems, how fast you can gather resources and ships and stuff, it's very easy. And it's not interesting to me. In Battle Brothers, for example, it's you don't find derelicts, right? If you kill people, you might get some of their stuff, some armor, some weapon, but you don't get derelict, or you might you know, get the occasional brother want to join up with you for free. You don't have to buy him, he's voluntarily joining you. Fine, that's all fine. It's rare, it's not happening all the time, but I prefer the system of Battle Brothers. But it's you know, it's from the ground up. Like, although they are similar games, you know, with resources and you know, traveling from place to place and taking bounties, and it's top 2D and all that. The traveling around, trading, very similar stuff. They are also very different. I prefer Battle Brothers 100%. And however much I try to play this game like BB, it won't happen. I have to accept that. Alright, I think... Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is this now. Now that I have all the systems I want for now in place in my mind, how I wanna play, I think this will be the end of the tutorial, the mini-series, the tutorial mini-series, let's say. I think it's what, episode 5 this? Yes, it's episode 5. I think we'll conclude this here, but I will continue this playthrough from right the exact point here, and you know, as the main playthrough. But yeah, from now on, whatever happens, happens, you know. If we die, we die, but if I lose all my ships and stuff, I won't do the tutorial again, of course. I will do I will start a new playthrough, you know, but with no tutorial. As a freelancer, a mercenary, with maybe a different faction or something, but if I die, but probably with a hegemony, because I want to do the quest, the main quest line. Or maybe if I get bored of, you know, if I die again as a hegemony, maybe I start with an allied faction of the hegemony just to be a bit different. But yeah, my goal for now is to do the main quest line as a freelancer, and we'll see for future playthroughs or whatever, if I manage to do the quest line first. But yeah. So the main run starts from this exact place here. But that's a tale for another time. I know this is a lot of talking and a lot of explaining and how I process things and how I think, but you know, why not? I mean, this game specifically, it's food for thought. Like, you have to think about things, otherwise it will be very boring. And you know, it's not like an action game or a platformer that it's 100% or a roguelike, like it's all the time action, or a shoot 'em up, you know. It's a thinking man's game, so here I am, thinking out loud. Hope I didn't put you to sleep. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. We'll continue next time. Take care. Bye bye.